The day you realize you want to become a filmmaker is the day you start asking the question, how? How do I do that? When you look at the modern day filmmakers, they all have very similar backgrounds. They all made movies with their friends when they were kids, but that's where the similarities end. Some went on to film school, some went on to work at video stores until they made their first film. There's not one path to becoming a filmmaker. After graduating high school, I went on to the local community college and started to really get into photography. Took a bunch of photography classes and learned the camera. I was dying to go to film school, and all the film schools in the city were just too expensive. I just couldn't afford to go there. Eventually, I transferred to Binghamton University in upstate New York, and they had a film program. And I was very excited to go until I realized it was an experimental film program. Being kind of disappointed with the film education I was getting at Binghamton, I poured my efforts into writing, and my senior year I came up with my first feature-length script. Did a few shorts, and then it was time to graduate. And I was left with a big decision. What was I going to do? Was I going to move out to California and hopefully make some connections and be a production assistant for the next 5 to 10 years, shuffling my script around? I really didn't know. So I decided to take the dream and put it on hold for just a little while. And I went to work for Getty Images in Manhattan. In 2003, my wife and I got married, and I remember the last night of our honeymoon, she suggested that I start my own production company. 2 months later, Island Long Productions was born. And I was fortunate enough to hook up with the local videographer, Ethan Kornfeld. And Ethan was getting these requests, this new type of entertainment that was meant for bar mitzvahs and weddings and sweet 16s, called entrance videos. And it was these little short films, essentially, that were made to hype the audience up before the guest of honor walked into the room. And for 15 years, we made hundreds and hundreds of these short films. It scratched a creative itch a bit, and it brought in a little bit of money. But it wasn't enough.